Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jaime Barria, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Houston, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Altuve enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Stassi corrals it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike.
Alvarez.
Set to get his day started, Jorgon Alvarez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Altuve, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag. The 1-1. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
George Springer the next to hit, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Astros leave 1. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Jose Urquidy gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading up for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now here's the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And he struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1, 2, 3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
Number 30, Kyle.
Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Alex Bregman is on deck. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball 1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2.
Down to 3-2.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. A quick out number one.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. And that will become out number two.
The right fielder, Jorgon Alvarez.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Stubbs shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
Gurriel.
First delivery to him on the way.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number two. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. This is line to left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
To the plate now, Garrett Stubbs. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, His job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Astros on top, 1-0. Here's Justin Upton now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Upton, or simply J-Up. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-2. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting in, the designated hitter, number 3.
Settling in now, Taylor Ward. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Hit to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Matt Stassi.
Coming to the plate now, Max Stassi. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jorgon Alvarez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way.
Nope. Outside.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's George Springer.
The center fielder.
This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now batting, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the relay throw is right by him at third base.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were two outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. As a slider waved at and missed. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to right. Otani waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now in the box, Yuli Gurriel, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Three runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. One ball, one strike, the count. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit. Now the 2-1. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels nothing. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one. No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey!
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Stubbs waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
At the ball.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Felix Pena will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 64, Felix Pena.
Digging in, Garrett Stubbs. He reached on a single in his first try.
Garrett Stubbs.
Now here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder.
Here's Michael Brantley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. He's running. 1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. He'll try it again from first. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pena offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left, taken in by Simmons. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Jorgon Alvarez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he takes strike two. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ohtani is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
Striding in once again, George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Scorched to third. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. hits this one hard the other way. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Ignition right there.
The first
0-0
baseman,
changeups
#5.
usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Nobody out, runner on first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Brantley. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorgon Alvarez.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the belt, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Three and two.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
The left fielder,
Into the
10.
box, Justin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
2 out with the man at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Kyle Tucker. He flew out in his last
The
at bat.
left fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Popped up. Pujols has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Runner at second, 1 away, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. From the stretch. This is line to left. And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's out going for second. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Astros lead it 5-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Taylor Ward. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
The catcher, Max Stassi.
Now at the plate, Max Stassi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike taken up in the zone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's outside.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley going back at the track. The wall. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now back, the second baseman.
At the plate, David Fletcher.
Fletcher.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Angels do get one back via the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels 1. Matt Andriese is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Matt Andriese.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Michael Brantley, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way.
Hey!
Now the pitch. Popped him up. Pujols in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorgon Alvarez.
Next up for the Astros, Jorgon Alvarez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Trout looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the box, George Springer. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Ladies and gentlemen.
One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels 1. So striding forward now, Mike Trout. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. A pause and the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they will not get him at the plate. He's in there to score, and it's a 6-2 game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Upton.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Brad Peacock takes the call from the pen, as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Brad Peacock.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Peacock, a 6'1" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First delivery to him on the way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1, here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 0-2 home. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Comes set, now the pitch. Max Stassi comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Bases are loaded with only one out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
He's set. The 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels 3. Noah Ramirez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
First pitch on its way. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
To the plate now, Alex Bregman. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Down and away, ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. In there, 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Carlos Correa is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ramirez, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Correa, left field and carrying well. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. 4th home run here in the early going as they open it up to 8-3.
The first baseman, number 10,
now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Angels 3. Austin Pruitt is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Austin Pruitt.
Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. Pruitt, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-2. To third. Bregman has it. And there's 1 down now.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike
Digging in now, Mike Trout, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Tucker. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Hey.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. That's popped up. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 home. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Mike Mayers enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Oh, and he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate now, Jose Altuve, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Here's the 2-1 home.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jorgon Alvarez will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. He's set and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, George Springer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
That misses. 1-2.
I got the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. In the air now, out to right field. Chasing after it is Ohtani. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Houston, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Blake Taylor is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 62, Blake.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani.
And leading up for the Angels, the right fielder, Shohei.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out. Ready once again, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Taylor, a California-born ball player. This is his 1st year at the big league level. 1 out, nobody on. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Upton awaits the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Taylor Ward, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Angels down to their last strike. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-3 is today's final. Houston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jose Urquidy earns his first win of the season. Jaime Barria was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Angels, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.